the deck timber that Ron dug up during the dedication ceremony of the Noah's Ark National Park. He was using his radar for the journalists and dignitaries, and they found with the radar, Ron saw this, and he said, that looks like a piece of timber. And he had never been allowed to dig anything up on Noah's Ark. Here's a close-up of it. But when he did, this piece had been broken off over here and had fossilized like this. It's as if God had preserved this piece for that very moment for them to see. And what's interesting about it, the Bible says that they used gopher wood.
Yes.
And we've discovered that this is laminated like plywood.
Yes.
Many thin layers put together, which would make it super strong. So you can see here, right here, that part of this wood has been worn away, and you can see evidence of layering in here.
Yes.
And when you look on the end here, down here, let me see if I can get the light down here. Excuse me, I'm just going to wet it a little bit because you can see the layers better. It's getting dried out, you can't see it, but there's a layer, there's a layer, here's a layer, and this is a very thick layer right here.
Yes. Yes, I can see it, yes. Totally one, two, three, four. 4 layers.
I think that's all we can see right now.
Yes, 4 layers.
But what else is interesting is it talks about it was covered in pitch. You know, he was told to cover it in pitch. And if you'll look right here, you can see that it looks like some sort of a glue substance or something was oozing out here. Like a lady ices a cake, puts frosting on a cake, and then puts a layer on top, and it squeezes out. And so it looks like it was pressed together with maybe bitumen or something that was very, very strong to laminate the wood.
Yeah.
So this would have been the actual end of the timber because this glue was coming out. But the other end, can you...
Oh, this is the glue.
That's a glue substance that looks as if it's coming out, see?
Oh, it kind of flow out.
That's the pitch.
Now, if you'll turn this around and put the other end down here, I'll let you do it.
I know, this is
kinda,
so heavy, unbelievably heavy.
It's very heavy.
You know, how can wood be so heavy?
Because it's fossilized. It's been replaced by minerals. All of the wood is gone. And molecule by molecule, it was replaced with the substance in the soil up above and fossilized it or petrified it. But you can see here, this is not an end piece. This is a piece that was broken.
Yes.
And it fossilized that way.
Yes, yes.
It's a very, very amazing specimen. But how it came to be found was amazing because it was in front of all the journalists and the governors and all of those people.
So and they allow Ron to, they actually have the soldier dig it up.
Yes, they had the soldier dig it up. And then as everybody left, the governor of the, that was there, who was the head of the event, he told Ron, he says, you take this home and you have it tested. Because if I give it to my archaeologists here, it'll disappear and we'll never see it again. And Ron put it in the big case with his radar. Because that was very heavy and you could get it out with this in it. No problem. They wouldn't have had a problem anyhow with rocks.
Right.
You know.
Right. So this was sent to the lab?
Yes. Where we have taken slices of it here, but before that, Ron did take it to the lab, and I'm going to give you a book in a minute where I've published all of Ron's data up to the time of his death. And they did test it and found out that it does contain organic carbon. If it didn't have organic carbon in it, then you couldn't prove that it had once been something living. It's got a lot of inorganic carbon, but any organic carbon at all is evidence that this had once been a substance that was organic at one time.
Understand.
Oh. Yeah. Yes, it's amazing.
I think it's so amazing that, the Bible, it's like, man, it's right in front of your eyes.
It is.
And God preserved this to such a time like this.
Exactly. The timing was perfect. Timing was perfect.
And the time is so near. That's why he's, in his plan to reveal it.
Yes. Did you look at this yet? Okay.
Yeah, please,
Okay. Yes. I was there when Ron found this. He was not allowed to take anything from the actual ark itself. That was what he was told. So I think it was in 1990 or 91. Maybe it was 91. There were a lot of us there, and we were walking up onto the ark. And there, right off of the ark, not on it, right off of it, Ron saw this. And he picked it up, and he gave it to DeLavar Avci, who was his taxi driver. Okay. And DeLavar just put it in his pocket, and then when they were standing on the ark, Ron took it out, said, "Hand me that." And they looked at it, and it's very clearly a rivet and a washer. Now we've had to.
This is a washer.
That's the washer, and we did have it tested, and it is made out of some space age metals. It's got titanium, strontium, aluminum, things in there that we did not even know how to alloy until the 20th century. Yeah. So Noah was not a dumb old caveman. He was he had the wisdom of God with him. Yeah. Pretty amazing.
You see, these are some of the artifacts found on Noah's Ark. Just to show you one, for instance, this one is, of course, stone now. But if you look at it, it almost looks like they were making something.
Yeah.
It looks like it was making some pins. Maybe they were pouring. Maybe it was a wooden mold for steel pins or something. Anyway, that's came from that site. These are all petrified. This was at the top of the boat, and it's lighter color petrification.
Yes.
And you get to the bottom of the boat, and the metals made everything darker when it petrified. Small thread found on Noah's Ark.
Correct.
A very small thread. When they put the microscope to it, the light from the microscope came through the fiber like a fiber optic fiber.
Yeah, I was going to say this is like
on Noah's Ark. So figure that one out, But this is what we call a drogue stone, and it acts kind of like what you'd think of as an anchor, because they would take the rope through the top hole, run it off the side of the boat, and you put a whole bunch of them, and it helps stabilize the boat in the big waves.
I understand.
And these, when they got to this one area where we now know it's Noah's village, they cut a lot of these loose, and they landed right here in this village area. And you can see Mount Ararat in the background. This is a picture of Ron Wyatt. And here's another piece that's actually like a piece of bark. It looks like a piece of bark that's petrified. And now we know that the bottom of the boat had a keelson, like what a sailboat would have. And when the boat originally landed, it stuck in the mud, and the mud flow from the volcano moved it down the hill, and it ripped the bottom out of the boat and ripped the 120 feet section out of the bottom of the boat, and it moved down the hill and impaled the boat on this big rock. And this is what made it stick here on this part of the hill. You can see the mud flow that it came down in. And here's a piece of slag that was in the bottom of the boat for ballast. We have that over here in the case. This piece of slag is a lot of iron. So if Noah needed iron hinges or some kind of metal, he would just take a piece of this, melt it down, put it in the shape he wanted it, and he'd have a source for metal. Metal hinges or tools or whatever they needed.
我现在拿在手上的就是那个从诺亚方舟里面发现的那个铆钉，这个铆钉叫 pivot 铆钉，那它已经化石化了，所以看起来都是好像化石一样的。OK， 但是这个是铆钉，然后有去检测，他们有拿去检测，这个是那个钛合金 titanium alloy 的，这个已经化石化的这个钛合金做的铆钉，然后这个铆钉就像这样子，那它的作用就是把把木头给并到一起来。那这个钛合金这种东西是大概50年前左右我们才知道说现在才开始用，但是其实在以前的这个诺亚的那个时代，神已经把这个教导，而且把这个科技教导给诺亚，然后诺亚才知道是怎么来做它，来做这个诺亚方舟。然后这里面你现在看到的这个石头啊，就是当初绑在停在这个诺亚方舟那个用来停靠让那个船固定下来那用的石头，就在这里。然后然后这个是从那个诺亚的方舟上面拿下来的一块石头，这个石头这不是石头，木头，这木头是非常非常重。你看这个木头它是有好几个你看这边断面，这边是一层一层一层的，有好几层把它集合起来的。但是这个木头非常非常的重，非常重，而且
Look at this little square. There's a nail. See that little bitty square there? Titanium nail.
哇！所以这里呢，这边有一个很小一个四方形的这个四方形的呢，这个呢是钛合金做的钉子。然后这个更有趣的时候，这个木头啊，你看这个木头面上非常非常的光滑这个木头本身呢，你看不到年轮。那你为什么看不到年轮呢？因为在那个诺亚方舟的那个时代啊，以前就是上帝还没有把那个诺亚的那个洪水那个时期以前呢，照圣经的记载是没有下雨的。OK， 所以因为没有下雨呢，所以呢木头就不会有年轮。那就像这样，像这边你看不到那个年轮一样。
Just believe in him, be not perishing, Just believe.